In this tutorial, I'd like to show you a new feature of the exam composer that you can use that's called a question pool exam. So I'm going to start by choosing a question selection method to find something suitable. I'm going to choose category and topic, and I'll pick, let's see, anesthetic delivery systems. So as you see, there are 106 items that it's located in the topic of anesthetic delivery systems, and I'm going to add all 106 questions to my exam. So now when I go to save the exam, I can type in my title, and I'll call this NUR 600 Anesthetic Delivery Systems, and I'm going to come back to the exam description in a second. So you'll notice that we still have our regular exam time limit. So if I wanted to, I could say set an hour time limit for the students. And right here we have a new option called question pool options. And you'll see that the number selected here is 106, which is the total number of questions that we have in our exam. If I leave this number at the default, 106, that means that each student who's assigned this exam will get all 106 questions that we've chosen. However, let's say I choose a smaller number, like let's go down to, say, 30. So what this is doing is it's saying that I now want my students to get a maximum of 30 questions on their exam that are randomly selected from the 106 questions that we've placed in our question pool. So when you save this exam, each student, when they start up their exam, will get a different set of 30 questions selected. So this is a good way to make sure that the students are being tested on the same subset of materials. They're being tested on the same topic. However, each student that starts it will actually have a different exam from randomly selected questions from your exam pool. So all we have to do is click Save Exam, and then we can assign this to the students. And in my exam description, I'll put a note to myself, 30 questions from 106 question exam pool, so that if I look at this exam next year and I look at the description, I'll know that this is one of those question pool exams that randomly selects the questions, meaning every student will have a different exam. Now that means that you won't really be able to go over this exam easily with students in a class because they all had a different exam. However, it is a great way to assess students knowing full well that they won't be able to take the exam together or share information as they're taking the quiz.